I'm your video DJ. I always talk like I'm wigged out on Quaaludes. I wear a satin baseball jacket everywhere I go. My job is to help destroy what's left of your imagination by feeding you endless doses of sugar-coated mindless garbage. But don't create, be sedate. Be vegetable at home and whack on that dial. We have our way, even you will believe. This is the future of rock and roll. We interrupt this song to tell you the title. MTV, get off the air! Away you go, away you go. My eyes are mine, with the sugar-coated trick. I roll it down in the cartoon sensation. Sure, nothing that could be imagination. MTV, get off the MTV, get off the MTV, get off the air. TV, get off the MTV, get off the MTV, get off the air. Get off the air. This is just on the Muppet Show. I don't like about a damn old smile. The guy right off the top spot who doesn't care. MTV, get off the MTV, get off the MTV, get off the air. MTV, get off the MTV, get off the MTV, get off the air. Get off the air. Get off the air. Get off the air. Well, let's just turn it off. So it was our beloved corporate gods playing the created rock video, allowing it to sink as low in 1 year as commercial TV has in 25. The new frontier, they say. It's wide open. Anything can happen. But you've got a lot of nerve to call yourself a pioneer. You're too goddamn conservative. Take real chances. 10-eared, glass paper brain, accounts instead of music bands. Got all the shots, giant record companies now. Lowest company nominator rules. Forget honesty, get creativity. Satisfy the mostest, that's the name of the game. Sales are slumping, no one will say why. Do they put out one too many lousy records? MTV, get off the air, now!
Okay, now you need to see the intro to the next song.
You have bass in the side fills.
Let's start the song.
Times are getting critical. More and more people are starting to think too much and ask too many questions. We've still got most of them hooked on Rambo and waiting to go get killed in Nicaragua so Safeway can sell the bananas cheaper. But people are starting to think too much and we've got to do something about it. The source of this is satanic rock music. Did you read in the U.S. News and World Report where some poor woman said her 12-year-old son was asking her if she approved of the government? That's satanic rock music right there. The way to keep our country free, at least for good Christians like me, is through censorship of everyone else. We'll start by rating records, and then we'll move to books. And soon there will be nothing to read in the libraries but Dick and Jane and Tip and Mitten. And maybe the USA Today. Because we don't want you hearing about no Satanism, no making love, no nothing. All we want you to know about is violence on television. After all, a child unborn's life is sacred. But once they turn 18, we'll send them to the gas chambers. Send them to El Salvador. Let the police shoot them. And keep America almost as clean as Iran. We are gathered here tonight to pay tribute to our Lord and money unto me. Oh Lord in heaven, let us pray. You TV viewers, I already got your pay, now I want your minds. Once a night isn't good enough, I want it 24 hours a day, whistling while you work, strength through joy. We don't try to stop the Christians from turning this into another religious republic like Iran. Who will? What to do? Oh, that's all. Turn up the vocals a little bit in the monitor.
Octopus Garden, if you're in the place, say hey to William and the boys. Huh? Oh, they listen? You think they can tell what that was? I couldn't tell. It could be anything, couldn't it? I don't know. What's the problem? Does anybody here hear something offensive?
I do.
I'm sorry.
Okay, let's talk about the dating show. I don't know anything about it.
All right.
We're trying to figure out, maybe you could help, we're trying to figure out good questions. If you had 3 guys and one was going to win a date with you, what 3 questions, now they could be different questions.
What 3 questions should we ask them?
Yeah, and it could be a different question for each guy.
What is your favorite thing to do to make me feel like a pampered princess?
There you go. What's your favorite thing to do to make me feel like a pampered princess?
Okay, all right, that's good. Your favorite? Okay, wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because most women, we want to feel like
a pampered princess.
Like we're princesses.
Yeah. And what would be your favorite thing to do to make me feel like a pampered princess? Right.
All right.
No, not what can I do for you to make you feel like a pampered prince.
And then I'm going to I would follow that question up with saying, and be honest, don't just say what's going to sound right. Like, really.
Don't tell me what I want to hear. Tell me what
people
you really
need.
Oh, here's Jonathan.
You guys are hardcore.
There you go.
I'm here for the.
Hi, Jonathan.
I like the other angle way better.
I'm here for the tea.
Did you?
On me.
Okay. I
You
can
think
go back
that
to
was
the
a
No,
other
but then
one.
you guys aren't in it. Wait, but then you guys
but
aren't
her
in it.
saying
That's
be
not-
honest. I mean, what? Insinuating dishonesty? And for once, don't lie. I know. I'd be like,
For once.
Perhaps.
saying that
She
sometimes.
might be onto something though.
what?
Polygraph.
I'm just saying that sometimes. Oh,
Oh, we
jeez.
get a polygraph.
That's funny.
Oh,
I
that's,
think that sometimes, you know.
Well, they
People-
always.
We
they
could have a
always-
poisonous snake right next to him,
And if
and
he's
they start
lying-
lying.
There you go.
Okay.
You can have a
There's gotta be-
fake.
there
You
are-
can
there's
have a
some-
fake poisonous snake.
Aren't there some crazy backwoods snake handlers in the area? I'm sure there are.
Yeah.
Don't say that on TV.
Dude, we're not in Florida. It's okay.
I'm not on TV.
Yes, you are.
Nuh-uh.
So when is the so
It was like Raven said it.
when is the dating show gonna
Yeah.
air?
no, we've got
I
some
don't know. What do
interesting
you guys?
Is the
Is that
dating-
one of your questions for the men? Okay.
Is the dating show a weekly show or monthly show?
It's going to be a weekly.
weekly show.
So
Oh.
give me. That was a good question. What's another question? You're good.
Mm-hmm.
You're good.
That the what? That what? So what's the? That the girl should ask the guy?
Well, they're girls.
potential
You think of
date-
what the guy should ask the girl, and you two.
Well, I grew up with 3 sisters. I can
Okay, so
actually,
what
I'm
would they
pretty.
ask?
Maybe we should change the camera angle so everyone's in.
What
it.
would
What's your so?
You got
the
three-
person who is interviewing for the prospective datee.
Right, you've got
Who
three.
they get to ask the questions
Yes.
of the prospective dates.
One
So
girl
that-
asks 3 guys.
It's the best I can
three
do.
questions each, one at a time, and then you're like 1, 2, 3, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. You know.
Can't you
My extremities pulsating with tingling
You understand what I'm
sensation.
saying? So first they would ask me a
With the
question, maybe general. What's your? Do you have any pets and what do you have? And then they ask you something like, what's your favorite dish in the cupboard? And they
All
ask
of my
John,
most sensitive areas
what kind of car do you
inflamed.
drive? And then maybe the next
My
time they come to me
extremities
and say,
pulsating
well,
with tingling
how would you make
sensation.
me feel like a pampered, princess? And then they ask you if you could. What?
I believe the question
An
is.
exciting
what would
experience I would never forget.
make me feel-
I was suddenly aware of every
I'll be
small
the
thing.
Raven to be the host.
My senses increased
I
a
am
I
thousand.
got too many of my own projects.
You can always.
For the first time,
What is
I
your
began to see
favorite
things I
play?
had never noticed before.
Hey,
So what's up with
I began to float
go grab a
up
chair.
and away from my body, as my brain seemed to be held in the grip of a giant fire. My temples were pounding. Everything around me became suddenly
my ratings would
Unreal.
skyrocket.
as if in a dream.
Well, if he can get a lap dance, I'm sure you can.
We're all about
Hey,
ratings here.
don't complain about me selling out, okay? All right.
Selling it.
I sold out
There
long
you go.
before you were even born, okay?
That's right. That's
Well,
right.
if he can get a lap dancer, you can get a lap dancer.
Maybe.
I actually have a plug to make.
All right. Okay. Would you like to turn to the camera to the other side? All right.
next,
And do it rather loudly.
Okay.
And you may come through. Okay.
The next episode of Pleasure Saucer, which will be premiering this Wednesday at 2 a.m., features the lovely Ursula as our main guest.
Wow,
Who'll be
doing a lot.
promoting her show Art Scene at Art Scene National.
Ursula's just going to be on everything. She's on the Tea
No
Party.
lap dance.
She's on Art Scene Asheville. She's on
The dating show.
This is what I
dating
need.
show.
I need a T-shirt. This is URTV.
You need to see the one that says "I am
Stand
TV."
by what? What is
I
it?
am
Stand-
just I am
I was gonna
TV.
say slut, but
You are I am a URTV
That's
slut.
bad word.
As
on
for this
TV
shit,
with a
that
board
should
of
be a
directors.
I'm not
bad
on
word.
TV.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm not. I'm not. See? I told you I'm not. You know, people don't listen to me.
Oh yeah, they do.
Okay,
What-
so we need some more questions. You as sisters, come on. What do girls
I've
ask?
been for the shows. You've been on many shows.
People ask me.
That's good.
What?
All right, I got a good
What's a
one.
good-
What book are you reading right now? Because if people aren't reading a book, that's a very telling.
I'm not reading a book.
I think I'm not reading about that now
Or
either.
what's the
Oh.
last book you read, and when was it?
Right.
Oh, God, I can't remember that.
I'm currently reading 2 books. I'm reading the Quran and I'm reading Barack Obama's book.
Well, hello.
I didn't realize you swing. You were in the menage a trois. Book la trois.
You're reading Baraka's book and who's and
That's
what
a
else?
very
And the
male
Quran.
question, though.
Oh, the Quran.
I don't think your sisters
I actually don't
would ask
remember
that.
how to pronounce the title of the book I'm reading right now.
I would lie on that one. I'd be
Right,
like,
well,
the red
that's-
tint.
Right, right.
Oh wow. He's sensitive and
I'm reading Brokeback.
Well, that's how come. That's how come you need that snake to bite you when
Yeah.
you're lying.
yeah. So,
lion
okay,
snake.
give me a question, please.
What do we got so far?
That's not your concern.
Well, fine. Let's see. Question for the dating game.
What would you ask?
What's your idea of an ideal date? What would you like to do on an ideal date?
It's always a good one. JLD, ideal. You know, I hate when people say, well, he would pick me up in a Concorde and fly me to France. And then afterwards, we would go to Japan to watch the Koto drummers of Japan. And then he would take me to his house in Malibu. And, you know, it's just like, you would be so jet lagged. You know, like, that would suck.
I would not be a happy ending for that day.
No, it would be a private jet
Private
where
jet.
you could sleep on it.
Well,
And
I
then you
worry
wouldn't
about it.
have
My
jet
brother's
lag.
learned all that.
Because you've got a lot of rest.
So anyway, and so yeah, I'll bust people on stuff like that. Ideal
Let's
date.
see.
That's
Well,
good.
They should. I mean, the standard questions for these things are incredibly corny. Like, if you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be, or stuff like that.
If you could be any
Go back
animal.
to editing.
If you could be any animal.
All right, I like that.
I like
one,
that.
John.
If you could, what kind of animal would you be?
Koala bear.
What the standard
Really?
Koala bear.
Why?
I could see that.
Why?
Two thumbs and one hand.
Why? Why?
Funny.
Because when Father Guido Sarducci, do you know Father Guido?
Yeah.
Okay, asked Paul McCartney if you could be any animal, what would it be? Paul McCartney said a koala bear, and I said, of course.
Well, you know what they say in Australia about koala bears, because that's where they're from. They hate them there because they're spitting, pissing, farting things.
Oh yeah.
All the
Oh,
time.
well,
All
they're
the time. That's all they do.
but they're cute.
Well, that's what
From a
they
distance,
do.
about 50 feet.
Wow, that's okay. So, well, you haven't had a question.
All
in a
right, so
while.
I'd be a pissing, spitting,
Farting
farting thing. Yes, koala bear or other.
I don't need to be a koala bear to do all that.
Well, that's what koala bears do.
Okay, well that makes them very much like humans, doesn't it?
What kind of questions do you want to ask?
Yeah. What
Well,
would you ask
there's
me?
questions I would really want to ask, but
Well,
they
ask me.
don't seem to be things that you want.
No, come on. Just
Well, come on, come on,
don't.
Ursula.
I might not even have-
Like, do you bite your fingernails?
Okay.
Okay, do you bite your fingernails?
Do you bite your
Only
fingernails?
when
Wait a
I'm
minute,
busy.
no,
I would
that's
bite
not what
yours.
I'm That's not the question
Do
I
you
want to
pick
ask.
your nose?
I want to know
Do
about
you
like
wash your
when
hands
is-
after you go to the
what's
bathroom?
your relationship with your mother?
Seat up or down?
That's
Talk
a
about
very
your
good-
mother.
That's a very
What
good
one?
question.
What?
Talk about your
You
mom.
gotta break
What?
down the
Tell
show.
me about your relationship
I know,
with
I'm
your mother.
boring.
Mother.
You're not
I'm
boring.
boring.
It's going to be psychologically depressing.
How did you know about that? What?
That's
Come on, give me
Because-
something else. Give me something else.
Where'd you
Let's
get your mom
Because
for
if you
Mother's Day?
because if you were raised
That
by
is
a
a good
crazy
one,
mom,
I didn't get her
you're
dad.
screwed up.
You'll be crazy.
There's
Wasn't
no
raised
way.
by a
Didn't
crazy
call.
mom.
go.
You
So,
were?
okay, so now I'm
It's a
gonna ask you,
question.
what are you looking for in a guy?
What, me?
Yes.
Is that my
Yeah,
question?
I'm asking you right now.
Well, no.
'Cause
I
can
mean,
ask-
I'm not
I can-
actually
I can-
like
He'll
on
cheat,
the
he'll
dating
tell
show
somebody,
to find
don't-
a date. I mean, I
That's
hope
for you
that's
to
like
know and
what
him to
you're-
find out.
I know an excellent one.
Yes.
What are your feelings about spirituality versus religion?
That's a long one.
Okay, well,
All right, what are your
what's
feelings
your,
about spirituality?
what's your Asheville name? That's a good one.
Ooh,
What's your
that's a good
Asheville
one.
name?
Mine's Matt.
Where is Raven your name?
How about
Atlanta.
That's your Atlanta name.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
You know what? We
We're
really.
getting into
I like
like
that.
slumber party.
There you
questions,
They
so-
do that one.
superpower?
If you
What
could
would your
have-
superpower be?
If you could have one message displayed on the Pack Place sign for a day, what would it be?
Superpower. I like
That's
that.
a good one.
Superpower. How would we say that? Public service announcement? You had one per.
No, if you not in public service, if you had one message you could display in the Pack Place sign for a day.
I know what mine would be, and I can't say it on this show.
But on the dating game show, the
Well, they're
dating
gonna be a
show.
prospective date.
This is not the
Okay,
dating
so
game. This is a dating
Okay,
show.
what was the last meal you prepared for yourself?
And how many
What
dates
was
do
the
you
last meal you
have?
prepared
Oh, for
for
a date.
someone?
Yes.
Well, there's going to be
What
2
was the
dates
last
done
meal
on the
you-
show.
What's
Oh.
your best meal that you've ever
I don't want to
made?
give away too much.
Yes.
Oh wait. How about you? Okay. Yeah. What's the best?
What's the best?
If you had to cook for.
Not if you had to cook me a dinner, what would you cook? Because they're gonna be like salmon, wilted greens. Like I don't want to hear it. I don't
Salmon's
wanna
your
hear-
go-to romantic dish?
It'd be
What?
Salmon's your go-to
It'd be
romantic
What's
it'd be
yours, Rob?
it'd be
It's
it'd be
gonna come up with
cornbreads
something. I think it
and
should be like, what was the last meal
and
you
collard
had?
greens.
Yeah, that'd be good.
For yourself.
Yeah, let's
Fried chicken,
Because
some
people might
collard
not
greens.
remember.
Exactly.
I can do mac and cheese and ramen noodles. That's the staple of my diet.
We're gonna
I
get you a date and
I'm
he's gonna shake up
interested
your
in what
life.
people cook.
Hot pockets,
That's
ramen
great.
noodles.
Last thing I cooked was.
So you're actually trying to hook people up with dates, is what you're trying
You're
to do.
actually trying to
So
give
you're
people dates,
actually
'cause-
trying to get Ursula a date. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes, because
Actually, he's trying to get somebody a date with
Actually,
Ursula.
she has
dating
been
someone.
so crabby. I just think she just needs a man to just stir up some energy.
I forgot we're on live TV right now. This is horrible.
By crabby, what do you mean?
I keep forgetting.
Oh, that's the best
I'm
TV
not on
when it's
TV.
not.
You definitely are on TV.
I'm just saying for
Ursula
ratings.
needs a man.
No,
we
I'm getting
just-
so much done.
Look,
you don't even
look,
know.
We need
I know.
ratings.
She's
My life is
blushing.
awesome
She's
right now.
blushing.
Ursula, I'm totally with you.
I mean, I can't, you know, but I'm there for the.
Okay, so you're just looking for a part-time lover.
If that, even if that,
Right,
So,
yeah,
maybe,
yeah, like no cuddling, even. You know, like
maybe just sort of a,
I'm sorry.
you know.
Did I say something wrong, Davey?
I'm really embarrassed.
See,
I'm really embarrassed.
And she's easily embarrassed, so don't push it.
I know it. I have a feeling she's about to back out of my show.
I would.
Be like, okay, our first episode's gonna be just guys. If you were gay,
This is Asheville. So.
The show could fly.
what
Oh,
kind
I'm
of
going
guy
to try
would
to
you
do
like?
it. I'm going to try to get somebody to start the gay dating game in Asheville.
Well, we're talking about having like a once in a while show, like on Gay Pride Day or something.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know, it would be a
You
good
can do
idea
it.
for a
You can do
show.
it.
And I've often thought about this, and maybe I'm sharing one of my grand scheme ideas here. And I shouldn't, but I'm going to anyway, since I'm not really on TV. Just my hand every now and then. Oh, it's a floating hand. I've always had, and I have done this before when I'm really bored. But if you go through the personals, you can read both sides, and there are people like that match.
Right.
And it's like, why would you make your own ad if you can just read and pick?
Right,
Like, why
right.
would you make your own?
Well, maybe
I see
they
that in
both
the
made them at
Matrix,
the
too.
same time before the other one was up.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
and they get
that's
married.
within the realm of possibilities, but I would say highly unlikely. Some of these ads have run for months. To be honest, so,
Meaning that
Well,
he's
maybe
been
the-
reading them a long
maybe
time.
the
I do
people
read them
who-
a lot.
maybe
They're
the
very
peop-
it's the best part of the paper. It's like I read the horoscopes, I read the news of the weird, and then I read.
You know what I like? I like
the personals.
misconnections on Craigslist.
Well, maybe the people who wrote those ads, that you read and you thought, oh, these two match. Maybe they read each other's. If you told them that and they read each other's ads, they would like.
Recoil and horror.
They would.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Sometimes when I'm feeling blue, I like to write myself a misconnections on Craigslist.
Well, see, the idea for my
I
show.
saw you at URTV. You were editing.
The idea for
Did
the
you
show
notice
would
that?
actually just be to sit there with the paper and start making phone calls.
For the
play Cupid,
And then, like-
the personals.
Have you met call number?
Matchmaker.
Well, here's
It
the
would be
most important
funny
question.
if you were like calling and then my cell phone went off. Like,
Oh. Yes.
like you were calling.
What
like,
is the
on-
actual name of the show?
That would be funny. I got you. I knew what you were doing.
Game or
Get played.
get played.
Get played.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Are you proud
should
to
be
be associated
excited.
with this?
No,
You
I
look
love it.
nervous. You look
I
like.
love it.
Okay. I think you're sweating.
It will be fun.
Yes, it'll be. Gosh, you're the one that said you got to do this. I'll be
It's
on
gonna
it.
be really fun.
I'll be on it just to be on it.
I like
don't
it for
even
the
need a date
human
for it.
interest.
I think I can
element.
add a certain level of humor.
Matt, evidently.
That would be, of course, assuming you would have me.
Did I hear
I
what
didn't
you
mean to
said?
presume that
What'd
I'd
he
be an
say?
automatic.
Hey, John, we have a small problem.
What's that?
Well, not a small problem, I guess, but Matt is sick right now.
Okay.
So there's a question of whether he's actually going to be able to make it tomorrow. I mean, on Saturday.
Saturday. We got 3
Ah.
days. We got a few days.
Okay.
And well, what were you going to say?
Well, I mean, we can get
What
by
can I
if
add?
he's not
Wait,
there on Mountain
Maybe I've
Dungeon.
got it.
You're right on that.
But Matt Howard's
You're right
show
on
Right.
is going to be somewhat difficult.
And so you were going to what?
Are
You were
there
going
guests-
to
are there
you're going to
guests lined
host
up?
I
it.
Always
don't know.
choose me to
I
go
don't
on
know
a
anything.
date with
I don't
by
know anything
default.
that's going on.
I think he wants.
That's not
Because I can
comfortable.
I
interview
think
pretty
he
much
wants to
anybody.
date you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah. If you want to,
Davey,
especially
I
with
might
the guest host, I
you
can
guys are.
wacky sidekick
No.
solution.
What is this? Can I have my pen back? My pen. My pen. Can I see?
Nope. I didn't hear a word.
Okay. I think that
I think this is a great idea. I
think it's a great idea.
Here's what I
I'm
think.
just all of a sudden I got nervous about
Yeah,
it.
Here's what
I've been feeling
think.
that too.
Because I don't want you to. I thought that you weren't really.
eHarmony.com lets you go on and for free fill out their questionnaire, steal some of their questions.
Oh, but now you told them they're watching the show.
No, they're not.
They're not going to go
No one
on.
watches this show. Come on.
I was just.
eHarmony.com.
You can steal their survey questions. It's not like they're copyrighted.
I think I might have to go
I mean,
deal with
it's
my
like
thing
it's basically
up
it's a
there.
Myers
I might
Briggs
have
test
to go
anyway,
deal
so
with
it doesn't
my
matter.
Is it really?
Oh, we've only
guessing.
got like.
We'll get you some good questions.
Oh, well, I passed that.
Right.
I need
Me too. That's great.
just I'm
What are
not.
you?
I just.
I'm Myers.
I
No.
don't.
I'm kidding. Okay.
No, I'm an
interested in the
IH
fun,
I don't know.
human,
intuitive.
but to actually get a date, I hope you know.
Something.
You don't have to take them up on
perceptive.
that. Besides,
I'll tell you what.
I
I will
would
bring
pick
in.
someone that
Next
was
tea
most
party, I'll bring in my
interesting,
results.
Right.
but
I'll
that's
remember
not like.
right.
And then he's gonna give you like a
I was
coupon
at
to
a
go
cross
to
between an
a really
extrovert and an
fancy
extrovert.
restaurant.
About
I
49
think
I was
you
a lot in the
should
middle on
have. You
almost all of
should
them.
mix
Like,
up
I
the
was like, I
gender
didn't
because
see
I
these.
think
They're all
I think that you
exquisite.
should have like
And
the
it's
person
true
asking the
because I
questions.
have,
And you
So it's
should
like
have
extrovert,
like whether they're
introvert,
straight or
intuitive
not.
versus
Like you should have different
perceptive,
like it doesn't necessarily have to
judgment
all be men
versus,
because it'd be
something starts with
interesting
a
to
P, I
see
think.
like
If she chose the
if
girl
the-
instead,
if
like
the
a
woman
wild,
had
wild
more
card.
interesting
Like if there was a wild
answers.
card,
Not
you
sure.
would
Yeah.
choose
But I
that was the
could
same
pick it up
sex.
on
And then there was one that was like an F,
So
right?
you
It was
would
like
choose that.
Yeah, and
can only
I'm
ask
thinking
that
about
person one
last year
question.
because one of these forums I was on started talking about. I remember back when I was in therapy.
I was just,
took
I was
it
actually
and-
just
You can
randomly
only
thinking
ask
about
that
it.
person
Right.
one question.
Right.
You were
Where
talking
does
about having like
that
a special like a gay pride week, stuff like that.
I'll
You
take
could
one,
also have,
and then again.
I think
I
it
think
would work
it was-
national, maybe just like
But
the
since
odd.
then,
It was
since
fun.
I took
Yeah,
it 20 years
yes,
ago,
that would be
and
great.
now
What if
last
all
year
the
when I took
girls-
it,
You could
I
get,
became more introverted
Brother Christopher on that one.
than I used to be.
maybe I'll take
Would
it.
you like him to be one
Can
of
you
the?
take it? You can't take it for free, can you? You have to pay, right?
Yeah, you can take it for
No,
free on
we're,
the
we need to.
internet.
Because I thought it was like an
What's that?
expensive, like the analysis and everything.
Yeah,
like,
well,
We're
I think
gonna
I
treat
think
you
can
right.
find it on the internet.
No,
we'll be low
Myers
key.
Briggs.
I'll let you, you know,
Personality.
you can be prude. It's
Quiz.
fine.
I'm
Yes.
gonna be prude because I'm not like gonna be
But
asking
you know, I need to.
questions about.
I'm gonna have to ask you about your, you know, like why are you this way?
What's your favorite pet? I think that's a good one.
What do you like to pet most?
Now that's the way you
That's
ask
John-
that
that's
question.
John's
That's
question.
the way you ask that question.
That is a dating show right there.
You need
Because,
to,
you know, if a person
you need to
who
average
doesn't
about 5
have
sniggers
pets,
per.
Yes.
Right.
that shows that they're not a very nurturing person.
I like pets and
I
plants.
like
Plants.
people who have pets.
Well, they could just know their limitations.
That's true.
I don't handle
You're
small animals all
absolutely
that
right.
well.
That's true.
I like them. I don't
And
want them to die, so I will not own them.
And there could be a whole like, yeah. I mean, there's reasons why people don't have pets that are because like you know some people
Well,
like
but if you could
politically
have a
don't
pet,
agree.
what would you have?
If you could play a musical instrument, what would you play?
Everything.
Everything. That's what I play. Everything. I used to play everything. I don't play hardly anything anymore.
Well, I'm jealous.
You know.
I would definitely do it.
So I'm gonna be like, you know, how about this question? I'll ask you. How long has it been since you've had a lover? Wouldn't that be?
No,
I would never
wouldn't.
answer
I would
that
never.
question.
None of your damn business.
See,
If you could take one member of the city council, who would it be and why?
That's good.
If you could take
Bellamy.
what the city council?
If you could date somebody on the city
I
council.
have a thing for Terry Bellamy.
What's his name? Mumpower.
Yes, he would be a hot
Ev-
date
everybo-
for sure.
Everybody should say Carl Mumpower.
All right.
Well, we should give,
Is he
you should give
cute?
him power on the show.
He does have a history of taking people who ride one of the most interesting locations in
No.
town. So there's something there, I suppose.
Well, he is a psychiatrist, isn't he?
I've heard something like that.
Yes.
Is he a psychiatrist
Now, would you
or
like to slide down and be
psychologist?
on the camera, or would you
No.
like to come around and be on camera?
I've seen what happens. How he treats
Is she
people.
gone for good now?
I
Is that
think-
right? She's gone.
I think she's having second thoughts about being on my show.
I think you should have kept your mouth shut
Yeah,
while
you
you
probably
you were
quit
going.
talking.
You
That's why I'm getting a show, so I don't have to keep my mouth shut in public anymore. So I have an outlet for this stuff, you know?
Well, you should have saved it for the show. Now
I did shave it for this show.
Now you've run your guest
Hurts.
off. If it was me, I wouldn't be on the show with you. After that list of questions. Right.
It's going to be just a bunch of guys with blow-up dolls.
Welcome to the sausage party.
I think I can get at least 3, and considering where it's going, I'll try to get 4.
Okay.
Come this Saturday.
Yes.
See if I can do that.
Yes. We need audience members anyway. And maybe we should just interview the audience and choose somebody. You had the right answer.
Right. Yeah, you have to go on a date unless you have a doctor's excuse.
But, you know.
No. You gotta do it by lot.
Well,
Like,
where
you put all the names in a hat.
I want to know where you're finding the men folk. They're
They're
going to
lining
be
up.
asked questions.
There's no problem.
No problem. That's not a problem.
The men are like, stop censoring the question. Let me have it. You know.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know.
Are they behind screens, like hidden, so that when?
Or they're just going to
when
pretend
they make
like
the
they
choice.
This has been his comfort zone. When they find out the emotional pain and humiliation isn't involved, that's when they start getting suspicious about something. But no, this is right up there.
Yeah. You know, like a girl might ask the question, can we just cuddle without making love? And the man might ask the question, can we make love without cuddling?
People think this is some sort of grand psychological experiment.
Right. You see, I think it's just really...
Would you like to come sit in this chair?
Well, here's a better question. Here's a better question.
Yes.
Do you consider cuddling an act of a sexual act? Because it is.
Well, Bill Clinton would not.
It's very subtle, but it is.
He's got a point there.
How often do you cuddle with people that you're not really intimate with?
That is intimate. That's an intimate.
That's an
thing
intimate thing to do. Cuddling is very sexual.
You're just whispering in somebody's ears rather
you have
intimate.
cuddle sex. In fact, I have cuddle sex. I like it.
So you're intimate with inanimate objects.
No, you have to be cuddling with the
What
person.
time is it? Oh, it's not 11 o'clock yet, is it?
We need
Okay,
to,
wait a minute. What?
Maybe there's
Don't-
like a
don't
book
go
on
away.
cuddle positions.
Excuse me.
I think there is
Yeah,
a book.
spooning.
Spooning.
Spooning is definitely a cuddle position.
Yeah.
Oh, please
I
have some
thought
more
we
tea.
ran you off with our explicit talk.
Yeah.
He's blushing.
Yeah, let's sort of scoot up to the table and so that.
I don't want to be on TV.
Okay. Well.
Why
My teacup can be on TV.
do?
This is not Jonathan on the couch here. This is.
Why are all of the people at your TV so loath to be on TV?
Okay. So,
You don't know that I'm kidding. I'm just giving him a hard time.
Oh, okay.
I put my mug up in there all the time.
Oh, all right. Good.
I have my own show.
Fine. Just checking.
I have my own show. I have my own radio show.
Oh.
People see me every day. They come in.
Oh, you know what? You told me that,
It's impossible for me
someone
to be anonymous.
came over here who had a program,
Come on,
was
keep
a
going.
broadcaster,
One
and
more.
used nasty words on your show.
Yes, he did.
And I figured out that he was jealous of you and is trying to get you kicked off the air.
who?
It certainly appeared that way, didn't it?
Who was this?
Would that be your impression, Jonathan? That would be my
I thought he
impression.
actually did it.
He did.
Well, he did.
I didn't know there was any failed attempt there.
He did.
It
Yeah.
happened.
Who was this?
He got John kicked off
No-
the
no
air by
Sparatu.
using
Oh.
vile language, and he
Oh.
knew better.
You know, I've listened to his show.
Is it boring as hell?
Yes, and the thing is he interrupts. He like asks these questions when they're about to get to the meat, the good stuff. He interrupts them. You ever notice that?
So they
No, I only listened to it one time. And,
Now
and I've refrained from saying on the air. I think I've refrained from saying on the air that it was boring as hell. But I only listened to it one time. I listened to his first show, and I was
Right.
looking forward to it because I thought he was a friend of mine. But anyway, it was just, and he wanted me to record it, and so I did record it, and he wanted me to record it every time for him. But it comes on to be honest with you, I do not get up at 10 o'clock on Saturdays. I do not get up before noon on
He had
Saturdays.
a show on dolphins, and I'm really into dolphins. There's a lot of amazing studies with dolphins, like pregnant women swimming with dolphins, dolphin births, where people give birth in
To
the
dolphins.
ocean near a dolphin, and that there's never been a C-section. That the dolphins, like even if the baby's not positioned right, the dolphin with the sonar can tell the baby how to position. There's some amazing stuff, and there's people who write books on dolphins and how it's just they can go in their sonar and they can work on your body and then people even later living in the mountains feel like the dolphins can come visit them, and that there's just real high being, and some people believe they're the highest vibrational being on earth. And so I was really excited to hear this woman was going to be on his show. And every time she started to get to that metaphysical cool stuff, he would interrupt with a really stupid question. Or
that sounds just like the...
Or he had this other guest on that had nothing to do with dolphins, and he'd say, well, wait a minute, let's give some time to this person. And I found myself, meeting this guy and kind of being friendly with him. I felt like, wow, this guy's doing some great stuff. And then after I heard his show, I'm like, whose side is he on? I mean, he's not trying to help, this great information get out. He's almost making it look, he's making it look stupid.
He's making a mockery of it.
Absolutely, and it's just
he's working for Clear Channel, and from what I can tell, he's sold out to Clear Channel.
Yeah.
Does that ring true to you?
Well, I know he came in here and made a mockery of URTV and our facilities, and it was beneath him. And
right. And I'm sorry, he's not really welcome back on my show. That was just someone called for it. It's just I can't have someone that if I can't control my guest language. You all have to have proper language at T.
And we do.
That's right.
T is the place for proper things.
That's right.
But I think that guy should get a job at that movie studio around the corner.
There you go.
Let them spend some time playing their own horn.
That's right. Well, anyway, so how'd you like the 420 roll?
I liked I saw the part where the guy was talking about what this country really needs to do in order for it to be, like it always has been. So I enjoyed that part thoroughly. Because it seemed like it's very relevant today.
I thought you would like the 420 roll.
Yes. Well, I only got to see parts of it. So.
Okay. The good parts.
The good parts.
Yeah. Right. So.
But it was good.
Isn't it funny how things 20 years ago are still relevant today?
Not how funny, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah.